Hello everyone, I am Suman Patra, Faculty of Civil Engineering Department, Mallabhumi Institute of Technology, Bishnupur, Bankura. Through these slides, I am going to discuss about Pitot Tube. Pitot Tube is a pressure measurement instrument. It is used to measure fluid flow velocity. The Pitot Tube was invented by a French engineer. It is widely used to determine the airspeed of an aircraft, water speed of a boat, and to measure liquid, air and gas velocity in industrial area. The Pitot Tube is also used to measure the local velocity at a given point in the flow stream and not the average velocity in the pipe. The Pitot Tube consists of a tube pointing directly into the fluid flow. The moving fluid is brought to rest and there is no outlet to allow the flow to continue. The point where moving fluid is brought to rest is called the stagnation point, and the pressure at that point is called stagnation pressure or total pressure of the fluid. Now the liquid flow of the tube, and when equilibrium is attained, we measure the difference in level between the liquid in the glass tubes is called H. Now from that pressure equation we easily find out the velocity of the fluid flow at that point. For an open stream of liquid with a free surface, this single tube is sufficient to determine the velocity. But for a fluid flowing through a closed duct, the Pitot tube measures only the stagnation pressure. So the static pressure must be measured separately. A Pitot tube is simply a small cylinder that faces a fluid so that the fluid can enter it. Because the cylinder is open on one side and enclosed on the other side, fluid can enter it and it cannot flow any further and come to rest inside of the device. And the pitot can be inserted through a small hole in the duct, with the pitot connected to a U-tube water gauge or some other differential pressure gauge for determining the velocity inside the ducted wind tunnel. The difference between the two measurements determine the fluid flow rate. The advantages of the Pitot tube are: the Pitot tube measures the pressure level in a fluid and they do not contain any moving parts. And also Pitot tubes are small device and it can be used in tight space that other devices cannot fit into. The disadvantages of the Pitot tube is some material in a fluid can easily clog Pitot tubes and disrupt the normal readings as a result. This is a major problem that has already caused several aircrafts to crash and many more to make emergency landings. Thank you.